Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Larson with the Gauntlet, and we are here tonight with a very singular band who has broken the mold and become unpredictable, which is my favorite kind of music to find, and it's hard to find. Hogans Goat. They're on their debut album. It's a masterpiece, and it has been released on
Cool. Yeah, we're actually missing one guy. He's on his way back from Montana right now. So that's Donovan, who's not here with us. I'm Aaron.
Aaron, what's your
Bass.
huh?
Bass.
Okay.
And again, I'm John. I'm the vocalist, singer guy.
Okay.
I'm Wayne. I play drums.
I'm a drummer.
Very
Nice.
nice. Hell yeah.
I even noticed you had some blast beats in there. Did I hear those?
There's a short snippet
Yes.
in there.
And the pounding double kick bass and everything.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit. Well,
I just
every-
sprinkle it in when I can.
Yeah. And then the last okay. So what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Wayne.
Wayne, the drummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Thomas over here. Yep. He plays lead guitar.
Okay. And do you have just one guitarist or?
No, so Donovan's the other guitar player. Yeah.
Okay, so he's the rhythm.
You what?
Is he the rhythm guitarist?
Yeah, I mean he has one solo on the album, so but I would say he's mostly the rhythm. Yeah. What?
Yeah, they always give the rhythm guitarist one solo.
Yeah,
This has to be a rhythmic solo.
a rhythmic solo, right?
All right, you guys. I know this isn't polite, but can someone tell me how old you guys are?
Oh, it's all good. I'm 26,
29,
27.
25.
25. So.
Oh, that's a nice age to be, man. You're still immortal.
Right.
Okay, so where are you guys Skyping in from tonight?
We're in Nashville right now. Tennessee.
Okay, is that your home base?
Home base, yeah.
Okay. And I did see in the press release where you did some stuff, did a show in Nashville at one point that was not country, it was rock, of course, but because I always think
The all Nashville showcase that was at South by Southwest.
yeah,
Is that what
but
you're referring to?
yeah, that would be in Austin though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. We went our band name then was a band called Jack of the Ville, but it's the same music, just rebranding basically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I understand you guys you don't have a label right now?
Correct. We are unsigned, independent.
What is Dead Rhetoric?
Dead Rhetoric?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a website we just did an interview with recently.
Okay, because I thought what looks like a label the way it was positioned on the thing. Okay, so
On Facebook? Yeah, it's probably because I just pinned it to the top of our Facebook page. Is that why it looked like that? Probably.
okay. And are you looking to get a label? Or would you rather be independent and make money for a change?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, in my opinion, it's more of like, if the right opportunity presents itself and it makes sense for both sides, you know what I mean? Right now, that seems pretty far away. I mean, we obviously entertain any and all, ideas and offers or partnerships, whatever it may be. I do enjoy being an independent musician though, and keeping the creative control. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Cool. And is it a fairly equal contribution into the writing?
Yeah, we all write collectively.
Okay. So you write the lyrics and the vocal melodies?
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. You have a very diverse voice.
Oh, thank you.
It changes around.
Yeah,
I like that.
appreciate it.
So, what do you think about this comment here on one of your press releases that says, for fans of He Is Legend, Soundgarden, Rage Against the Machine, Maylene and the Sons of Disaster, Alice in Chains, Guns N' Roses, Mastodon. Do you like those comparisons?
That sums it up about perfectly. If you could sum it up, I don't think it's a. I don't think we sound exactly like any one of those bands,
No,
but it's that's a lot of bands that we all take influences from.
Right.
So
Sure, but I didn't hear any. I mean, I heard a lot of blues influence. Is that true? Was I on target with that? And a really nice groove, and the music was very unpredictable, which is the best thing for me from music. I get sick of the death metal bands that just do the same thing over and over again.
it's hard to pinpoint it, but you need to compare it to something, or else nobody knows what to expect that way.
But what genre do you fit into?
That's a good question, and that's what we've been trying to figure out.
So.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you can invent your own genre. Okay, so you got gang backups. That's cool.
Yeah, yes.
And there's a spoken word pieces in there that are fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And I noticed that there was some politically. I don't have a lyric sheet or anything.
Right.
But I noticed there's some politically charged comments in there.
Yeah.
Is there a theme or ethos about your political views, or would you rather not say?
No, I mean I don't mind talking about it. I think that the song that you may be referring to is John Doe.
Yes.
And that song is about the militarization of police, and also it was kind of written as an homage to Rage Against the Machine, because they were very involved in the case of Leonard Peltier, who was a member of the American Indian movement.
Yeah,
and so some of those excerpts are from an interview of one of his security guards in prison. He's the one, saying, that there's a lot of injustice going on, and then there are also some Malcolm X quotes in there as well.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, general equality and fairness, for all, and
yeah, that's a good message in this day and age, I think. Okay, so do you guys have a vision for where you want to take your band?
Well,
you want to get all the way up to Capitol Records and get actually make money, because it's really hard to make money in club acts nowadays.
Right.
And even theater acts can't make it. I mean, Spotify's average employee makes $100,000 a year, and their bands aren't living below the poverty level.
Yeah, I
doing
know.
Wet wipe showers and traveling in minivans.
Yeah, it's man, we could talk about this subject for hours. It's definitely a double-edged sword, the internet age. I mean, yeah, it's all at everyone's fingertips, but it's also extremely oversaturated. Anybody can be an artist, and through websites like TuneCore and CD Baby. I mean, these are awesome services, but they allow the general public to service their music to these platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a double-edged sword, because if you're a band starting out, it's great. Your music's out there. It's on a platform for everyone to access, but everyone can't access it if they can't find it. Does that make sense? Because
yeah, sure.
It's so much on these on Spotify and Apple Music, and just a lot going on. And I mean, as far as a vision goes, for me personally, and I don't know about these guys, but I want to heavily prioritize touring everywhere. across the entire globe. I want to travel. I want to play our music. I want
You want to go to Europe?
to meet people. Yeah, I would love to go to Europe.
They'll love you over there. They love. But it's just a totally different scene than it is here.
Right.
Um,
What do you guys? Capitol Records, top floor. What do you guys think?
You know, I think they're
hey, Mastodon's on Capitol, I think.
All right, I have no idea.
Okay, so I understand the legend of Hogan's Goat is that he had a odor that would travel several miles.
Yeah,
Do you guys possess that odor as well?
Do we possess that?
Our guitar is absent at the moment, and that's why we can all sit so close together.
Yeah, Dono's absent right
He's
now.
in Colorado, so I'm starting to smell him. I think he's getting closer, but
Yeah,
but other than that, I mean, I think we smell pretty good for the most part.
All right.
You use Axe body spray.
I got some Aquadigio deodorant.
Aquadigio.
No, I'm serious.
All right, I'm gonna back
So,
up and ask
I
another
mean,
question.
you're not the smelliest, but we'll see.
You could maybe smell us. You might hear a freight train approaching. You never know. I don't know what we're.
I got to back up a second on a couple of things you said. Leonard Peltier, is he still in prison?
You know what? I don't know, and I should know the answer to that question.
Well, I should know because I'm originally from North Dakota.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think he is. I'm pretty sure. he is.
And now I'm in Kansas City, but I have friends in Nashville, lots of them.
Hell yeah! Come on down and visit, man.
yeah. We want to get you up here too. Okay.
Where are you guys based, if you don't mind me asking?
West Hollywood.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah. I lived in LA for like 6 years, so.
Which part?
I lived in North Hollywood, off of Tahunga and like Riverside, where it turns into Camarillo.
Wow.
Yeah.
California is a bizarre state.
I know. I'm glad to be back home. I like California. Don't get me wrong, and I miss the weather, but
Yeah.
Nashville is home for sure for me, at least.
We have the chairman of the board of directors lives in. He used to live in West Hollywood. Then he lived in Studio City, and he shared a wall with Duff McKagan from.
No shit.
From Guns N' Roses, and he gets calls from Sharon Osbourne and to take down things we say that are bad about how she's puppet mastering Ozzy, and we didn't take it down, so they said no more Ozfest for you, and we still got to go to Ozfest and get in the pit and interview and stuff. But anyway. It was like a Weekend at Bernie's piece we did, and Ozzy was like this dead guy, and
Right.
it's kind of funny. Okay, so this is what I always ask this question, and this is a more traditional interview. Most of my interviews are wacko, they're like philosophical and stuff like that, because people get sick of like, what's your influences, what's your top three, but since I haven't gotten to know you guys, I'm going to ask some basic questions. And I would say do you all think that this is your calling for life?
I do, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Music for me is definitely my calling. What about you guys?
Oh yeah. It's all about it though.
Yes, I know it's all you. Yeah.
He doesn't have to make pizza. I got to make pizza too, but shit starts popping off. I mean,
still makes.
I moved here from Montana to make music, so.
Where were you living in Montana?
Billings,
the big city.
Yeah, the big old fucking city in Montana. 100,000 people, dude.
Holy shit, the Magic City, right? Yeah.
You get lost in there.
Yeah. Playing Buffalo Keno.
I just got back from there this morning, actually, like 2 hours ago. So.
You got back from where?
Billings.
Huh?
Billings,
Oh.
Montana.
Oh, did you fly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
and
that's not a 2-hour drive.
right. No, and Donovan, our other guitar player, they moved together. They were best friends growing up in Billings. So he's actually driving back from Billings, which is why he's not here, and he's here because he flew.
So how did you guys come together?
Oh man.
Was it just serendipity? I mean, because it's the uniqueness of the music, and it's really a treat whenever I find a band like this.
Long story short,
And this, like, how did you guys all have the same mentality of what music to make? You know, was it?
I don't know that we even do, which is
I
kind
think-
of what makes us cool in a way.
it's a collection of like 5 people that get along, that know that they want to make music together, and like whatever happens, happens. And I think that's kind of what makes us unique.
I'd say for the most part, we all keep a pretty damn open mind. I mean,
Yeah, it's like if it sounds good, let's record it, and if it sounds like shit, then let's throw it in the trash can.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hopefully, it doesn't sound. Did it sound good?
Well, where did you guys play at South by Southwest? At the top of the pigsty or whatever? Or?
On top of the Blind Pig, yeah.
Blind Pig. Which side of the street is that on? Is it 6th Street?
It's 6th Street. I don't know if it's north, south, east, or west, but it's on 6th Street.
I don't remember that being there when I lived down there.
It was also, just as a note, it was an unofficial South by show, but it was still like 1,300 people on this rooftop. It was crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a big audience for a debut band just coming out of the chute.
It was literally our first show.
That is
Yeah.
fan effing tastic.
Yeah, it was
Do
crazy.
you guys have any other experience with other bands?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to?
I mean, I was in a totally different band. My last band was like folky,
Folky?
folky Americana band called Seren.
Cool.
I love all music, and I've always loved this kind of stuff too. So I like to do everything.
And then Tommy Boy over here plays
Grab
for.
the picture.
Tommy Boy plays for literally anybody who well, not anybody.
Oh, I
but
mean, damn near.
he's a hired gun that we're lucky to have. That's not a hired gun for us. So he's a fucking badass. He went to Vandy for classical guitar, and I mean, he's played with I don't know how many bands, probably a lot of people,
A lot of country.
hundreds. Yeah.
All right. Here's a question I usually ask everyone I interview. Was there a moment in your life when you either heard a record or witnessed someone live when you had an epiphany and said, "That's what I'm doing," immediately?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a moment of truth. It's like, I'm doing that.
I think when I first, I mean, I'm the biggest, I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan, as evident by this tattoo from Appetite for Destruction. But
You guys do have a Guns N' Roses. You don't sound like Guns N' Roses, but you have an unusual sounding music like they did.
right,
And like Stephen Piercy, when I interviewed him, he said he watched Guns N' Roses and he said, "Well, that's the ball game." When I first saw him, he knew the decade of decadence was over. But
right. Yeah,
okay.
we. I mean, for me, it was probably shortly after I picked up Appetite when I was way younger, and I think I watched the Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 DVDs, and I was like, I saw Slash playing guitar, and I was like, yep, that's what I want to fucking do. And then I played guitar for a while and realized I was never going to be that good, but I could sing, and I loved writing music, so that was probably my epiphany.
When you write music, do you use scale paper?
Mm-mm.
You just how do you write it by trying it out and recording
Right.
it?
Well, so kind of our writing process is I like to be involved like musically in the instrumentation as well. So I don't write I'll think of melodies and lyrics, but I won't write anything down until like after we've demoed the music, and then I'll listen to that shit over and fucking over. Yeah, so that's my process. But yeah, I like to be involved. I'll pick up a guitar every once in a while or whatever, and jam as well. So.
Yeah, somebody just throws out a riff or a drum beat or something like that, and we kind of just work from there.
Yeah. No paper though. Really.
Yeah.
No.
I think you guys should hit Austin again and see if you can get into emos or something. Although that's kind of a bizarre place.
We like bizarre. I mean, we're weird as fuck anyways, so we'd love to play Austin again. I mean, that's definitely something we're working toward. Like I said, getting on the road and like hitting the festival circuits is something we're extremely interested
Okay, so
in.
you got tour plans coming up.
Well, they're in the works. Yeah, I mean, right now we're just self-booking everything. So,
Well, that's cool. At least you're playing, right?
right, exactly. We've got a show coming up in Bowling Green, Kentucky in September, and then Indianapolis as well.
Well, those are great places. I know the. Well, I don't know what venue you're going to be at in those, but I know several venues there.
Cool, yeah. Bowling Green, we're playing Tid Balls on the 22nd. And then in Indianapolis, the 27th is at a new venue called Taps Live.
Yes, Taps Live. Lots of people come through there.
Yeah.
Lots of bands. Okay. So, would you say that Hogans Goat has a unifying theme to the music, or is it different songs and diverse sounding songs?
Yeah.
Is there a mission, a communication mission, or anything like that? Which isn't always. It's not bad if you don't. I'm just curious.
Right.
I can take this.
You want to take it? All right, take it.
I think we're just gonna write whatever makes us happy, and hopefully other people like it, and hopefully people are banging their heads along the way.
I think we're gonna make sure it's heavy. I think
we're not trying to fit into any certain realm of music or any genre necessarily, and
we're not gonna write with rules in mind. We're just gonna fucking see what comes out.
That's a common answer amongst people. Is they just like to write what feels good.
Right.
Yeah.
And have
You
fun.
just force it when you're trying to write music, Yeah. If we're trying to sound like a certain band, we're obviously not going to sound like them. We're just going to sound like us, so we might as well just embrace it.
Here's a problem that bands today face, right? I always buy music because I'm on a crusade, and I write articles to get people to pledge to buy music.
Hell yeah.
And I buy the media. I usually buy the CD. I'm just like
Right.
old-fashioned, fart, but
Right.
but I've been studying this phenomenon, and Spotify will pay you like 9 cents a month or something like that, and it's not that bad, I imagine. And then you have collector's items you can sell, and you make your money from touring and T-shirts and merch sales, and it's not enough. And
Yes.
And the people who stream the music are hurting themselves if they like the band, because they're not giving them money to expand. And so I'm really big on that. I'm trying to write a DRM encryption thing with blockchain cryptocurrency that it'd have to have all the bands do it though,
Right.
like Prince when he was not gonna. Remember when whatever he did, he made the record and it could only be purchased from him and things like that. Okay. I did hear a little bit of pseudo rap in there. Was there kind of? The phrasing of some of your vocals were kind of like they weren't rhyming like rap, but they were like a shuffling, not a shuffle, like what's he laughing about?
Because I did at one time enjoy rapping very much. Yeah, so it's really cool that you caught on to that for sure.
Yeah, so that's cool. And it's just another one of those surprises because it's so unpredictable.
Right.
Okay, so
I gotta take my hat off to you one time for that one, man. That was a good one. You got me.
you guys, are you gonna get a tour together? How long do you think it'll take before you have like a promoter and a tour, where you got like, a North American tour?
I hope that's next year. I hope that starts next summer. I mean, I wish it started tomorrow, but realistically, I think that's a North American tour is realistic next summer.
Yeah, or you could shoot down like the West Coast or through Milwaukee's the second largest hard rock metal producer in the country. Of course, in the world, it's Sweden, right?
Right. Actually, that's interesting, Sweden, because I was just checking our Spotify stats, and we've got like the next country under America for us right now is Sweden in place. So, pretty cool.
Okay, so Sweden's dropped below America?
Well, yeah, I mean, our plays are not anywhere near.
Oh yeah, it's just a little small country, and they're like like there's 1 band per 10 people over there,
Yeah.
And they're on their top 40 is black metal and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm moving to Sweden. No, I'm just kidding.
Go.
They have a high suicide rate for some reason, though. Maybe it's because it's so sterile over there. Everything's provided, and it's sort of a stoic environment, and people want to rebel against that. I don't know.
Right.
All that angry music.
Okay. This came out on the 18th. Do you have physical media?
Yeah, we've got physical copies of the CD. We don't have any vinyl right now, but that's definitely something that's hopefully coming soon.
That's a good moneymaker. Wax.
Yeah, it's also extremely expensive to produce short run. So
yeah, you got to break even. I know.
Yeah.
Cassette tapes are here now again.
Yeah, that's true.
But I never thought I'd see that. What's next? 8 tracks?
That's right. I know.
You guys probably don't even remember 8 tracks.
I don't. Do you, Aaron?
I never used any of that.
I've never once used one. Yeah. I was a huge cassette guy, but
They were like a big cartridge.
Will Smith, baby.
Will Smith, yeah.
Ooh. Linkin Park.
Juice Boys.
Yeah, I Linkin Park on cassette. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so gentlemen, I have one question. It's kind of getting to the end of the questions. As I ask everybody, it's kind of cheesy, but it's a sociological experiment.
Okay.
If I had a pill that would grant you immortality, would you take it?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
2 nopes. And what do we got over here from Tom?
Tom.
That was a no for me.
He can't
Oh.
see you.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
No.
Okay, 4 no's. Most
No.
people, 99% of people say 4, 1%, or say no, 1% say immediately yes.
Really?
Yeah, kind of weird.
You can't be handling all this shit forever.
One of the things I noticed about the guitar in the music that Tom was playing arpeggiated things and noodling on there while the power chords were coming out of with a real signature riff coming out of the what do you call it, the rhythm guitarist. It really mixed well together. It wasn't, it was, the mastering was done very well, and there was enough volume for everything, so that was cool. Okay, so this is uh, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Yo, get the album, man. I guess if there are fans, they might already have the album, but you know, we just, I don't know, we fucking appreciate everything, you know. We're not gonna stop fucking working. So hopefully
Cool.
we'll have something else to listen to at the top of next year.
Yeah, it is such a great record, man. I mean, I had this band called Hyborian that came along. They were just a bit too much like Mastodon, but they were different, you know?
Right,
I mean, there's like 4 billion death metal bands, right?
right.
And, you know, you're always looking for something unique. And I noticed that in addition to the gang vocals, you had several types of harmonies.
Yeah,
Yes, like lower harmonies and higher harmonies, and that was really cool too. And some making it dark a little bit, like on. I think there's a lot of isn't Over the Palisades sort of a dark song. I can't remember.
yeah, that song. Yeah, it's dark, but it gives you a bit of a sigh of relief here and there. There are a couple of like post-chorus parts that kind of let you breathe again before drag you back down, kind of thing. But Aaron here was on the record. I sang all of the harmonies as well, but Aaron was extremely influential in like harmony selection. And
That's one of my favorite things to do is like arrangement of harmony stuff. And
Are you a harmonizer?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did that
you
a
guys
lot
got
with
a great-
like, the Americana band stuff, and I like to do stuff that's not like the normal like Nashville parallel harmonies, and like get weird with it and have, you know, like good movements that aren't predictable.
Yeah, that's definitely apparent, and it's just you always wonder how did these guys come together and make this. You know, it's just
Right.
it's kind of like a lucky break. You know, kind of like how did Guns N' Roses come together? You know.
yeah,
All right.
I just got goosebumps.
Just gave your
man.
boy goosebumps over here, man.
Yeah. I will say this before you get to the next thing. Man, it's surreal. I mean, we always thought we were good, you know. I mean, we definitely didn't think we were bad, but you know, the amount of I wouldn't say flattery, but the response has just been so fucking awesome, man. And you know, just talking to someone like you and your take on the album is fucking. It's a treat. It really is. It keeps us motivated and hungry. And I don't know. I just wanted to say that we appreciate it. You know?
Absolutely. I'm gonna do a review on your record too. Pretty in-depth review. It'll be a good one, and that comes after the interview's posted. But I've been playing it for 2 weeks.
Hell yeah! Thanks.
From when whatever time Tom sent the first press release with the advanced copies or whatever,
Right.
and I just thought it looked interesting, and I really liked it. Okay, so I wish I could give you guys some advice on how to break through into theaters, you know,
Yeah.
since you've already played for 1,300.
Well, I mean, that was incredibly, as our first show, that's what happened. I mean, we're not playing consistently right now for 1,300 people, but I mean, we're not playing for 15 people either. So,
Yeah, but did it start small and people start gathering as they heard this cool music, or?
yeah, actually,
Yeah, had a pretty full show last one.
yeah, the last show we had was almost sold out. It was at the High Watt here in Nashville. It was the night of the release, our album release. It's fucking awesome.
Did you know? Do you guys know who Accept is
Except,
from Germany?
no.
They're a German band. Udo Dirk Schneider was their lead singer. Wolf Hoffman lives in Nashville, too.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look them up, except from Germany.
Yeah, they're part of the power metal, new wave of British heavy metal. Are you familiar with that term? Yeah, you guys. Oh my God. I'm not making fun. You just. It's see, I saw the beginning of metal. I've been from the beginning to where it is now.
Right.
If you count like Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Status Quo, Blue Cheer, some of those bands as the originators, and certainly Deep Purple with Ian Gillan's Howl is amazing. Anyway.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you think of the album artwork? Because we were trying to go like Judas Priest over the top kind of.
I love the album artwork. It depicts the goat with his eyeball falling out, first of all.
Yeah.
And your logo is not the, traditional logo. It's a, like a precise sort of machine-like logo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like a Judas Priest logo.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, like remember one of their, I think it's their opus was "Screaming for Vengeance." Do you remember that?
Yeah, with is it a falcon that's on that?
It's called the Hellion, they have a name for it.
The album is called "Screaming for Vengeance." The first song is called "The Hellion," I think.
Yes, and I believe that's an instrumental that kicks into Electric Eye.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how did you learn about Hogans Goat?
You want to take this one?
That was so my best buddy Dono, who plays rhythm guitar, who's not with us tonight. I mean, he's still alive. So his dad used to drink every once in a while, and he would be like, "Man, boys, I am fucked up as Hogans Goat right now." And Donna and I just thought that was hilarious, so we just kind of started saying that,
So it became kind of a saying.
So it's kind of like an inside joke amongst all of us, like, "Fuck, boys, I am a Hogans Goat right now."
Yeah.
So we decided we wanted to maybe name our album that, and then we decided we weren't all happy with our old band name, so we were like, well, shit, if we're going to be putting out this album soon, we should think of a new name. It's like now or never, basically, and we couldn't really think of anything, and we were just like, fuck it, let's just go with that,
Well, yeah, I will say that some thought went into it. We thought of a couple of other band names, and it just kind of made sense to self-title because our style is kind of against the grain, if you will, and fucked up almost like.
Yeah, you don't want a traditional sound name. You want a name that sticks out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and we thought that kind of depicted our sound also, the story of Hogans Goat in particular, and kind of smelly, kind of fucked up. So.
And goats are in right now,
Goats are in.
fucking.
Are you guys practicing tonight?
We're taking the night off.
Oh, we're taking the night off?
Yeah.
All right.
Did any of you guys go to school after high school?
Up the show.
Yeah, he did crack both of his cymbals at our last show, so maybe.
He did what? What did he do?
He cracked my ride and my crash at our
cracked
show.
it?
No, not in practice. At our last show.
No, not in practice at our last show, and then I put him on
beating
the next day. So I've got to reevaluate my life for a minute. And then we're gonna get back to practice next week.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
that sounds good.
Crazy. Okay.
You're crazy. Man.
I've never heard of that actually happening.
Cracking 2 cymbals in one show.
Yeah. So you got it first. Yeah,
No,
No, I've done that before.
issue a press release for it.
I broke my bass pedal through my bass drum before.
Wow, you're like Led Zeppelin's drummer, John Bonham. He played he used tree trunks, you know, for sticks, and just beat the shit out of his drums.
Yeah, I get excited sometimes, and it's really fucking expensive.
Yeah. If you know any drum companies,
Or if I could borrow like $50, that'd be sick.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to say here is the Gauntlet would like to sponsor you in some form. I don't know how big or what on your tour.
Oh man!
In exchange for Gauntlet, you know, you have sponsors on the bottom sometimes.
Yep. Yeah.
We are the last independent metal press. All the others are owned by big corporations. So we've been going for 20 straight years.
Oh yeah.
And that was when the only web browser was Mosaic. Netscape wasn't even out yet.
Damn.
So anyway, I've really, you guys are really articulate and congenial. And one last question: did you any of you guys go to college or start college?
Yeah, I went.
He still can't see.
Oh yes. Yeah, I did.
Did you finish or did you drop? What'd you get a degree in?
Classical guitar.
Sweet.
Yeah, he went to Vanderbilt here in Nashville.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's
And
no small. It's no small feat.
No, and then the rest of us losers. No,
I dropped out.
You dropped out?
I got like 30 hours left at North Texas.
North Texas? Hell yeah. I never attempted, although I got okay scores leaving high school, but
I did a killer job in high school.
yeah.
And then I
You're
left
like,
high
I'm
school
done.
and I moved here immediately.
So okay.
26 hours, felt humidity for the first time. Decided I was here to stay, baby.
Okay, so Aaron, you are 30 points or 30 credits away from a degree.
Yes.
In what?
Just a general studies degree. I studied music and psychology and
Okay, cool.
philosophy.
Psychology is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was in a band and we had to go on tour, so I dropped out and haven't gone back because I don't just have no need for a degree.
Yeah, no kidding. I understand that. Everything I learned in college when I went into business, it was the exact opposite of what they taught me. It was nothing like it at all. It was like going to the playground in grade school, you know? The games that people play to have power over each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so... have you read the book by Duff McKagan?
I haven't, but I watched.
It's so easy.
No, but I watched the documentary on Netflix.
You gotta read that book, man. It will blow your freaking mind.
Yeah,
it is the best band book I've ever read.
Really? All right, I'm picking it up now. I'm going to Amazon as soon as we end this.
Or you could put it on, audio book or something. But
yeah,
they went on a tour they were serious. They went on a tour to shakeout tour. They brought a dime and hitchhiked from California to Seattle to play a show, and had to eat out of like farm fields and stuff like that, and hitchhike with truckers. And pretty soon, two guys left. They said, we don't want this. And that was what they were trying to do, is who's serious,
Right.
And that was Duff's idea, so that was kind of cool.
Damn. Crazy. All right, guys, be prepared. Fuck y'all up soon.
Bye.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and close up. Thanks for answering some of the some of the weird questions and stuff. And I can't put a description on this record. It's so diverse, and yet it has a thread that weaves it together. I put that in my review probably, but I appreciate you guys getting together, talking to the Gauntlet. We would, like I said, we would like to sponsor a tour if you get one, not the whole tour, but like, you know, get you some, you know, pay to put it on the
poster,
tour poster,
all that stuff. Yeah. Well, Kenny, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it, and
you bet.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted on everything. And also, I know you said you like physical copies of stuff. If you want to shoot me an email, I'll with your address, I'll send you one.
Okay.
And some stickers and stuff like that, or whatever. Our email is just hogansgoatband@gmail.com. So.
Okay, cool. That's simple. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Metallians, this has been Hogans Goat. The next big thing. Watch out for these guys. Get their music. You won't regret it.